Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick video. So I don't want to do a full review or anything on this because I've already done the full size. But this here is the mini towel. And when they say mini, they mean mini, guys. Look at this thing. I was blown away by the difference. I thought you would have a 3.5-inch knife and like a 3-inch knife, which, to be honest, probably would have been a better choice, but some people do like the really small knives. So obviously the big brother here is a 3.5-inch blade, full-size knife, I'd say, even close to being large maybe. And this is the little guy, which is a 2.6-inch blade, I think it is, or 2.4, something like that. It's really, really tiny, guys. Look at that. So I just wanted to kind of show that ahead of time so you could see the big brother. Everything is identical if you look at them. Obviously, some things are going to be different, like action and everything, looking at the size, but you can see the design and everything, the finish and everything is all the same. Same Damascus pivot collar, same blue anodized lanyard pin. Pretty much the same everything, just mini, right? I'll do a couple size comparisons for you that you may know. This here is the Finch Runtley. So that is the Finch Runtley, which you guys should know is a tiny little bugger. The Finch Knives 1929 right here. Also a little guy. They're about the same size, I guess. I think those are the smallest knives I own. I have one other one. I don't know if I have it somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Yeah, I don't have it here. So anyway, let me open these up for you. Ow. That's the thing with this little bugger. Alright. And there we go. So there's your size comparisons. Really small little guy, but I guess if you're into knives this size, it's not that much smaller actually, right? It's about a Finch Runtley. Let me line up the pivots there. I mean, it might be slightly shorter on the blade, but it's about identical to a Runtley. Now, of course, a Runtley's got a little more beef to it, which kind of makes it fit in your hand a little bit. This feels like a much more substantial knife to me. Just, you know, fidgeting with it and all that stuff, it just feels like a, you know, a bigger knife than the mini towel. But there's your size comparisons for reference. It's so tiny. Has a good detent though. Can't get it out of there. Look at that. Snaps in. Front flipper works pretty well for me. Hang on to the clip. I reversed it to lefty. This knife was provided by Kunwu Knives, so big shout out to Kunwu. You guys know I absolutely love the full-size towel, so I really wanted to check out the mini one. And they warned me. They said, you know, it's a keychain knife basically for you. And this thing weighs nothing. You guys know my weight test. Now, the flipper works. If you have small hands, it'll work better. With my larger size hands, I have to kind of get off the lock bar and do a pinch and kind of push button it in. Can't really, oh, there you go. You can light switch it. The front flipper, just kind of snap my thumb. That's basically what I do. Try to snap my thumb around, and there we go. I think it does look awesome. Obviously, it's a mini towel, and I love the look of the towel. Has that orange peel finish on it. Deep carry clip, which I obviously reversed already. Blue lanyard pin, nice back spacer. More of that orange peel, some really nice micro milling up in here. A little relief for the frame lock there. This here is first production 245 of 400. There's your mini towel K703S. This is M390 Super Steel. Does have a good satin finish on it. I do like the finish on this a little better than the full size. I don't know if that's just because it's smaller. It worked out better. That was one of the things I pointed out in my review of the full size was the blade finish. There's nothing wrong with it functionally or anything. I just think it could be more established on the grind lines, or I guess cleaner on the satin, one or the other. It's kind of in between. But yeah, on the action, so if I push it all the way over, I kind of have to give it a little shake to get it to drop like that, and then it kind of glides down. It's nowhere near the full size. What did I do with it? Here it is. It's nowhere near the full size action where, you know, it flies out of there. And I mean, this knife has some of the best action on a knife that I've felt. It just feels so spot on and so good. I mean, it's just, I can't explain it. It's literally guillotine shut. Fantastic, right? This isn't going to do that. This is a small knife, you know? Just physics, right? You're not going to have the blade weight to do it. But I will say it feels smooth. Just as smooth, really. Maybe I feel a little more tightness in the pivot, but not really. This is not on multi-row bearings like the big guy. I did take this apart. It's just on single row, same type of bearings, just obviously on this little guy they couldn't fit multi-rows in there. And that could make a difference perhaps, but I've never seen a knife this small just drop shut. I do wish it dropped to your nail when you disengaged. I tried. I tuned it the best I could, and that was really as far as I got right there, without causing there to be any blade play, right? There's none right now. So you just kind of throw it out, shake it down, and it works just fine. Or you can throw it out and then kind of just walk it down all the way. If you're into knives this small, you probably know how to do that, and you probably do it regularly. So centering is dead nuts on this guy. Yeah, just a cool little knife from Kunwu. I'm actually glad I got one of these to check out. Again, sort of a keychain knife. I guess you could hook it to a keychain off the clip. Or, no, I guess you would do it back here somehow. I don't know how it would work if you actually did that. I wouldn't actually do that, but could be a good knife for, you know, I don't want to sound sexist, but it could be a good knife for a woman, for a wife, or just, I guess, a small person in general to be more PC there. Because if my hand was scaled down to, you know what I'm trying to get at here? If my hand fit this one the way this one fits my hand, I think it would be, I would like it just as much as I like this. Again, it's not going to drop shut the way mine does, but it's going to have that action. I mean, I'm telling you, the detent is identical. It's just that my hand's too big to kind of, you know, get it to work every time. So that is one thing that I think, and again, I don't know if scaling your hand down, right? I don't know why I'm doing all this thinking, but I don't think the lock bar would be as much of an issue as it is for me now if you scaled it down, your hand down. So I think it would really work. I don't know. They sold a lot of these on the pre-order or the Kickstarter, so obviously people are liking them. I know the full size is very popular. I myself have promoted the bejesus out of it for good reason. It's a fantastic knife. And this is as well. So that is a look at the Kunwu Knives Mini Tau. Thank you guys. It's a short one there for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I love you all, and I will catch you later.